Hi Virgo, this is your June love reading. Remember, this is a general love reading, so keep what resonates and, just don't keep what doesn't resonate. Simple as that. Be sure to check out your other placements. I make videos for all the signs. So now we're on Virgo. Oh yes, please like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe to my videos. I would really appreciate that. This is a labor of love, so I would really appreciate. Leave a comment. I love to hear feedback and know what people think. And if you have any ideas about what you would want in future readings, please feel free to share that with me. This is for you guys. So, all right. So let's kind of get this started. Virgo. Remember, this is a love reading, but we'll see what shows up and whoever comes through with, in your energy. All right, let's see. So Virgo. All right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles in the upright, and we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. On your mind, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. In your actions, we have the Moon. What you're coming out of is the Ten of Swords. Where you're going towards is the King of Wands in the reverse. All right, how you truly feel about this is the Four of Wands in the upright. I'll tell you why I was laughing in a second. External influences to you is the Empress in reverse. Okay, what is the purpose? What is the whole reason behind this? Okay, so Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and predictions, outcome, Knight of Cups. Okay, all right, this is a fun-filled one. There seems to be some type of, my Five of Pentacles is like the abandonment card. It's like where you're feeling kind of left out. And especially in this one, normally in the traditional Rider-Waite, you see two people. It's almost like they're in it together. And the Five of Pentacles in the upright in the Light Seer's deck, she's alone and she's sad. I mean, she looks, like filthy, dingy. She looks like, she's been through the ringer. And it's almost like she can just walk right through that door, but she's not. Either she was shut out, maybe it's locked. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, it's still a lot of conflict. It's still maybe not feeling like you're getting the recognition you need. It's almost like feeling like a failure in a situation. I don't know who caused this, but you're coming out of the Ten of Swords. So I'm thinking, it could be you or them, but somebody betrayed somebody. In here, like, I almost feel like that feeling of feeling lost. Feeling like, you don't have that Midas touch where everything, touch turns to gold. It's like almost feeling like that. But let's get a clarifier on this in this situation. Yeah, so there was definitely some type of conflict. We have like two fives here. So that's, could be some type of conflict, strife, whatever. Something happened. There was a situation. Maybe there was an argument between you and somebody else, or you and several people. There might have been other competition, but I'm getting it more of just kind of like an argument where maybe you don't really particularly care for your behavior in the argument. We'll see. Maybe somebody lied, because we have that Ace of Swords in reverse, so that could be a lack of clarity, a lack of seeing things clearly. It could mean, somebody lied to you. Maybe you lied to somebody else. We'll see. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse, that kind of tells me somebody wasn't necessarily being honest. Maybe somebody was acting like abusing their power. They had the opportunity to do the right thing and then they didn't. So I'm not saying this is you. This could be somebody else. This could just be on your mind. And I'm getting it. It's almost like you're playing it over and over and over again in your mind. What's going on in your actions? Because right now there's, you know, could be confusion, lack of clarity. Maybe there's still some type of secrets. Maybe you're still feeling a little confused. Let's see what's going on here. Four of Cups in reverse. So sometimes they talk about that as a missed opportunity. Maybe this was somebody that you're confused about now, like which way to go. You don't know if this is a missed opportunity. You don't know if, you know, maybe the red flags that you were paying attention to weren't necessarily red flags at all. Maybe you're so clouded and confused that you're not paying attention to the little things, the little details, okay? What are you coming out of? Ten of Swords. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Ah, okay. There was an ending to a relationship. Okay. There was an ending to a relationship, but what I like about in the Light Seer's deck, which is different than the traditional Rider-Waite, is that if you look in the Ten of Swords, it's like this person, yes, something happened. Yes, there was some type of betrayal. There was some type of ending. Maybe you felt like you were stabbed in the back, but this person is walking towards the light. So there was some type of disconnect. Right now you're feeling maybe you're not, it's a combination of looking at what the other person was doing and looking at yourself. Either the person isn't feeling like they feel like maybe they failed you in some way, maybe you feel like you failed them in some way, or maybe it's a combination of both. What are you walking towards? The King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse can be kind of a jerk. So let's see what you're walking towards. The Three of Wands. I don't know if this person does come back to you. If you're not with them now, just watch out how they present themselves. They're still indecisive. This is somebody who, Three of Wands in the upright is somebody who is wanting to move forward. They've made a decision. They're just waiting, but wanting to go forward. This person isn't. Okay. How do you truly feel about this? Is the Four of Wands. This was something that almost like you wanted, something that made you happy. You were wanting to come together. If this has to do with housing for some reason and you've lost a house, that's what I'm getting a little bit too, is maybe you guys were going to move in together. It didn't. Maybe you guys were going to move. Some type of delay. Tell me about this Four of Wands. The King of Cups. So this is how you really feel. You know, when King of Cups is somebody who, yes, is emotionally mature, but may think more with emotions and act more on emotions. The King of Cups in reverse may act more on emotions and make decisions based on emotions than actually putting some reasoning into it, okay? You were wanting this situation. You were wanting a stable situation with somebody who is just not emotionally available. External influences to you. The Empress in reverse is kind of like lack of growth. When you think of the Empress in the upright, she's somebody who possesses all the qualities of that mother. Okay, she's the divine feminine. All right. And we have the Emperor in the reverse here. So I don't know if you're the Emperor in reverse and your person is the Empress in reverse. Now remember, it doesn't have to, don't put necessarily a gender to it, but it's almost like somebody just didn't see growth in a situation for some reason. But let's get some clarification on that. Yeah, they're wanting to put an ending to, I don't know if there was a lot of arguments, but that's now the third five. I don't know if was a lot of arguments, but they're wanting to take a break. They're wanting to take a break. Or somebody is who's external to you. What is this supposed to teach you? Because we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What is this supposed to teach you? We have the Ace of Wands in the upright. Okay. Sometimes you just have to, number one, I don't know why I'm getting this right now, but pick your battles. But number two is when you're putting a lot of effort and energy into something that's just not growing, it's giving it up. And by giving it up and taking a step back, that's when maybe there can be a new start. Letting go of something too that you have no control over, okay? In the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, this person there's a lot of waiting, okay? There's a lot of waiting. They're wanting, it's almost like he's sitting there watching it, everything grow. But if you look at this, there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes, okay? That's going underneath, all right? But this guy's appreciating just the fruits of his labor. When we get it into the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I'm seeing somebody who still wants, some type of give and take. They're still wanting something to move forward or grow, but it's, it could be that maybe it's a little one-sided. Maybe they need to give up on this situation for right now, okay? Is learning to let go, and especially with the Emperor in the reverse, it's maybe like learning to let go of control issues to get a new start, a new beginning. Maybe that, sometimes I see the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands or the Page of Wands is like extending an olive branch, and really just being grateful, learning to be grateful for what you have and where you are in the process of learning about yourself and learning about your relationship with others. Let's see what's going on with this Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, so bear with me, but this is the first thing I thought of with this, is that maybe by stepping away, there could be some type of unexpected love offer, all right? There could be some type of unexpected new beginning. There could be, by stepping away, letting go of the control issues, there could be some type of, offer, and I don't know if it's with this person or with somebody else, but it looks like something that's unexpected is going to come your way, but it's a good thing, okay? Let me get some advice. It's let go of the past or let go of grudges and like really focus on learning about yourself, and to allow these new beginnings, especially if you were dealing with somebody who is emotionally unavailable. Take people for where they are right now. Don't fall in love with somebody's potential. Fall in love with who they are right now. And if it's not a good match, stop necessarily holding on to the idea that you have to be with this person. Now, if you're married, that's a little different if you're married and have kids together. But if this is a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, not all relationships are meant to be forever. Sometimes they're meant to teach us about ourselves. Yeah, the Two of Cups in the upright, Three of Pentacles, okay, and Six of Swords. It's getting out of this type of like conflicts, because the Six of Swords in the reverse is staying in that type of conflict or that mental, that thought process, that energy. You got to release that to be able to get to this Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. That's like a team. That's like when I see this, I think of you and the other person. And then here I think of you, the other person, and the relationship. It's learning lessons. It's coming together, learning about differences between people. Not everybody's going to respond in the situation that you would respond. So you may love some, you may feel like, I'm just getting from this is like, well, if they did this, this means they don't love me. Or, it's like somebody who, this is the way that I love, and that, if you love a certain way, expecting others to love you the exact same way, not everybody loves the same way, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to deal. If you're somebody who wants, I don't know if you've ever read the book, The Five Love Languages, but if like physical affirmations or physical touch, is one of your way that you relate to people in your romantic relationships. And the other person that is like so low on their list of priorities is to be like somebody who touches you, to hugs and cuddles and embraces you, then maybe that's just not the type of person that you necessarily need in a romantic partner, but maybe they would make a good friend. I know this isn't necessarily what you want to hear, but I feel like stepping away, you're going to get, unexpectedly, you're going to get the love that you want. So just keep that in mind. My mother used to say this to me. If I was in a relationship that she didn't like, she would say, the longer you stay with Mr. Wrong, you're shutting the door on Mr. Right. By focusing your energy on this person who's not good for you, you're letting the person who is right for you walk on by. And I'm really getting that from this, okay? So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Work on yourself, and I know that seems so cliche, but really work on yourself to figure out what you want out of a relationship. And I think you'll get it. Overall, I'm pleased with the outcome of this. So, all right. So if you'd like a personal reading from me, please click on the link in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you later. All right.